They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And they needed to be because our offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you have to outplay their defense as well, and that's what they did in their last game.
Herbert off of play action. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Donald Parham, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. If you look at this Bronco defense, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And they needed to be because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you're outplaying their defense as well, and that's what they did in the last game.
The Chargers sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Herbert now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. In motion left goes Sutton. Throwing to start the drive. Walton. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 40. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Walton. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, Walton. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't look up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Now it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Walton. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
Play action. Walton. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Now a play fake here on first down. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They'll look to throw again. Incomplete.
I will see Northern trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Williams. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Walton. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Charger drive about to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Walton. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First target, first catch, and a first down. They'll send Judy in motion left. Throwing on first down. Walton. This one swung out to Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
They'll send Judy in motion left. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Looking to throw on second down. Walton. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
From the 4 now, third and goal. Williams. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Now they send a man in motion right. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On second down, Williams. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10,
Walton.
and he checks this one down to Williams. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Second and 10.
Off the play fake.
Walton
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
To throw on second down. Walton. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Play action. Walton. And this one is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Walton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. On first down, Walton. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The big Sebastian Joseph Day there on the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Walton.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On third down, Walton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. To about the 35, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 61 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Hands it off out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Forced out to his left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out. The Chargers on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Herbert. And he is caught. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. And they'll bring Judy in motion right. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, LA! A big play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chargers could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down. Walton being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here comes second down. Looking to throw on second down. Walton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 149 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression?